Psycho Sid has passed away. His goal every night when he came to HWF years ago was to steal the show and to give you fans at home some of the greatest matches of all time. After winning the HWF Hardcore title, I think Psycho Sid had fulfilled his goal to give the fans the greatest wrestling match of all time in Hardcore Wrestling Federation history. And now, a moment of silence as we ring the bell 10 times in honoring of HWF legend and one of the greatest wrestling legends and Hall of Famers of all time, Psycho Sid.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the HWF, the Hardcore Wrestling Federation. Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ, and we are coming live all the way in good old Legion. Of the following contest is a fatal 4-way tornado tag team elimination match, and it's for the HWF Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, at a combined weight 595 pounds, they are the HWF Tag Team Champions, the team of Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley, the Dudley Boys! Well, the Dudleys scheduled to defend their titles due to some hardcore faction here tonight. Well, it all started when Quote 412 was at the CAC and saw the Dudleys. And that was until the Dudleys were refusing pictures and autographs. Last I checked, it was during the annual banquet. My gosh. And their opponents, first, at a combined weight, 420 pounds, the team of Nightwing and Robin, the Bat Family. Well, the Bat Family getting their rematch clause. We're being told this matchup was made by Cole's mom personally after hearing the news what the Dudleys were doing at the banquet. Well, what happened was, after they got their awards, fans went up to Devon, asked for a picture. They refused, but however, nobody knew what to expect when Quote 412 saw that. Well, he was not happy about it, but from the looks of it, Cole's mom made the announcement well known that the match card has been changed for this 10-year anniversary show, as we're coming live all the way from Rockford, Illinois, in the Metro Center, right next door to Chicago. And here comes the NWO, Kevin Nash and X-Pac. And at a combined weight, 540 pounds, the team of Kevin Nash and X-Pac, the NWO, the New World Order. Well, the NWO, as Hulk Hogan would say, when you go NWO, you go NWO for life, brah. And no doubt about it, the final 10-year anniversary show before tomorrow's big pay-per-view event, TNW, King of the Celebrities, taking place in the windy city of Chicago, as we're paying homage to the late, great Psycho Sid here in Rockford, Illinois. And no doubt about it, the next-door neighbor of WrestleMania 12, most precisely, WrestleMania 13 took place years ago in the 90s. And it looks like the Sandman wants a shot at the tag titles. Cole's mom putting out an open challenge for the final team involved. And here comes the Sandman. The Hardcore, and from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds. Here's the Hardcore icon. This is the Sandman! Sandman making his presence well known tonight. He tried everything to become champion. He lost that shot, but would do anything to become champion tonight here in the HWF. Well, he's on the hunt for some championship gold. When he heard the news from Cole's mom, he thought he'd get a shot at the Dudleys. But we don't even know who Sandman's tag team partner is. We're being told it's a mystery partner that Sandman has randomly selected. What the heck? Well, we don't know who it is, but we're going to find out, because last I checked, Sandman has won so many championships in HWF's record books. Former HWF World Heavyweight Champion and a former Hardcore Champion. And he even went on to win the HWF World Tag Team Championships with Chris Jericho in the Hardcore Squad days, but from the looks of it, he's trying to add another championship to his resume. The HWF Tag Team Championships. Well, Sandman, you got to give the devil his due. He's an amazing athlete. There's no denying the Sandman's athletic ability. He is a battle. He's been through too much in bar fights. He spent 6 months in solitary confinement for punching out a prison guard. And that's ECW right there. The real ECW days in that for this man. Yeah, well, Sandman is a freaking hardcore original. He'll just take a swing at you, but that Singapore cane, no doubt about it. And take it from me, it stings. Yeah. But right now, though, the Sandman, speaking of ECW, Colt 412 did meet legendary official, referee Bill Alfonso. Former official went to manager and professional wrestler, no doubt about that, in ECW. Yeah, but don't forget, he refereed one of the greatest matches in wrestling history. Hey! It's RVD! Rob Van Dam! And from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam! Listen to the ovation here at Rockford, Illinois. RVD, former HWF Tag Team Champions, and this is one way to kick off the 10-year anniversary for 412 Films Productions here for HWF. Well, Hardcore Wrestling Federation's been around in 2017. We had so many great hardcore originals in the form of Tommy Dreamer. There's no doubt about that. The Sandman, just incredible. Sabu, you name it. We had some of the greats in HWF's history to show up from the real ECW days. And RVD receiving a huge ovation right there. And here we go. Tag titles on the line as the referee calls for the bell. Remember, anything goes in this match. There are falls count anywhere. Pinfall submissions count in this barbaric environment, knowing anything goes in this unique type of environment, nevertheless. Yeah, well, Sandman and RVD wasting no time, taking Bubba Ray down in the early goings, along with Robin. Kevin Nash with RVD, choke slam, paying homage to his late tag team partner and best friend, Scott Hall. And a gut-wrench powerbomb from Nash to Robin. Is that it for Robin right there? No, Robin kicked out at 2. Oh, and Bubba Ray bringing in the tables. And RVD from behind taking Bubba Ray down. X-Pac with a cover on Sandman. Is that it? No. Sandman gets a kick out, gets a left shoulder up at 1. Sandman has tried everything to become World Heavyweight Champion to Hardcore Champion after he returned here to HWF. But the problem is, he didn't want to pass up this opportunity for the tag titles and would love to add the HWF Tag Team Championships to his resume. Well, the only way to get there is through these other great tag teams in the form of X-Pac, Kevin Nash, the NWO, along with the Bat Family and the Dudleys. Oh my God! Sandman with a springboard dropkick. I've never seen him do that until tonight. Well, for Sandman, that's a first. We've never seen him do any springboards before in his professional career, but that was a first. And right now, though, And yet, though, folks, we know that coming up next after this matchup is a special 8-man battle royal featuring superstars from the past 10 years that have represented HWF along with 412 Films Productions. Well, Devon with a leg drop, mocking Hollywood Hogan. X-Pac saving his partner that time, going right after Nightwing, and Devon with a flying forearm. And RVD was thinking for something there, but missing the contact. And Devon in trouble. Look out! Pile driver on the outside. Cover, is that it for Devon? 2. Devon Dudley has been eliminated. Well, Devon is out. At least Bubba all alone. Cover. And X-Pac is out. X-Pac has been eliminated. Well, 2 of the greatest tag teams, 2F members in that, have been eliminated. And don't forget the NWO were former HWF World Tag Team Champions. Well, bottom line is they want to add the tag titles to their resumes. And don't forget they've won tag titles after tag titles. And super kick by Robin to RVD. Cover, is that it? No, wait a minute. That wasn't RVD, that was Sandman. Sandman kicked out. That was so close. Had to apologize for the mix-up here, folks. I'm a little hungry tonight because this edition of the Hardcore Wrestling Federation and 10 years of 412 Films Productions is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza. As Colt 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And by Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. For more great wrestling content, superhero content like Star Wars, Redeem of the Force, Chapter 5th, coming soon, and of course GW Wrestling returning soon, check out Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. Kevin Nash has been eliminated. Well, Nash is out. And it looks like the NWO are not doing so well here. You think? Oh, man! Robin suplexing Sandman gut first off the barricade. Is that it for the Hardcore Original? No. Van Dam saving Sandman that time and launching Robin face first off the steel post. Well, one half of the Dudleys are eliminated. While Bubba is still in this thing, doing whatever it takes to win. And a big shot by Robin to RVD. Well, the Bat family not going to give up with what's on the line here, hoping to reclaim their HWF Tag Team Championships. But Cole's mom was not impressed. Wait a minute! That's a bottle of water! What's Robin thinking? I don't know. He's got the bottle of water. Wait a minute! That's my water! He got it from my announcer's table! Now, wait a minute. RVD saw what he was up to there. And RVD with a shot to Bubba Ray. And now Robin in trouble here. And now Robin got caught with a Doomsday Saito suplex, shades of the legendary Karrion Kross, and Nightwing saving his best friend and partner. Oh, Sandman near the table. Look out! Oh my God! Pile driver right through the table. And Bubba got landed skull first off that table. And Sandman saving RVD. Is that it? 2. Bubba Ray Dudley has been eliminated. Bubba Ray eliminated. Well, at least the Dudleys have completed their Tag Team Championship quest here in HWF. And we were told from the floor that the Dudleys are on immediate suspension for 2. Because we're being told they're on immediate suspension for 1 whole month. Well, Bubba better take it to the back. He's eliminated. Wait a minute. Covered by Nightwing, and RVD kicked out. Robin running at ringside towards Sandman, not a smart move. And Sandman slamming Robin's head off that apron. Well, the Dudleys are on immediate 1-month suspension. And they're on a $1,000 fine after that. Well, if I were the Dudleys, I'd be careful what you do outside the business next time. Because this business is about pride and respect. And a double cover. Is that it for Sandman? And Sandman's eliminated. The Sandman has been eliminated. Cover on RVD, is that it? And the Bat Family do it again. They're once again HWF Tag Team Champions. Here are your winners and new HWF Tag Team Champions. The team of Nightwing and Robin, the Bat Family. Well, the Bat Family do it again. They did it again, making history as once again HWF Tag Team Champions. What a win this was for the Bat Family tonight. And folks, stick around, we're not through yet. Coming up next, the 8-man special battle royal featuring superstars from the past 10 years on HWF that have been a part of 412 Films Productions as well. Well, to whoever it is, good luck. That matchup is huge and it's live and it's next. Welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen, here in Rockford, Illinois. And hey, Cactus Jack. The other side of Mick Foley. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal featuring superstars from the past 10 years. Making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack. The other side of Mick Foley, Cactus Jack has been part of the HWF roster ever since arriving to HWF. Yeah, no doubt about it, it was late 2018 when he arrived, but that was until finding out personally that Cactus Jack had been part of 412 Films Productions ever since. Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey! Whoa, Rey Mysterio! Well, he still holds the briefcase, don't forget that. He can cash in for any time he chooses. And representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio. Well, Rey Mysterio's been part of 412 Films Productions, not just here in HWF, but also in TNW's record books since 2018, when he was a former member of the Attack Club. And more importantly, Rey Mysterio has held on to that briefcase already after winning it last month in August. Well, this is an all-out war for Rey Mysterio tonight. He'll do whatever it takes to win this 8-man battle royal. And hey! It's Seth freaking Rollins, an HWF legend and TNW legend. Oh, I'll be. Listen to the crowd here in the Rockford Metro Center for that man, Seth friggin' Rollins. And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. What an ovation for Seth freaking Rollins. Don't forget, he was a part of 412 Films Productions since the Shield's early days with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns. Yeah, no doubt about it, as from the looks of it, Seth frickin' Rollins just made his presence well known tonight. And we know that coming up next after this matchup is also an 8 Divas over the top rope battle royal featuring divas that have been a part of HWF and 412 Films Productions for the past 10 years as well. Well, what excitement levels this has been. And oh man, the big monster, Braun Strowman, the monster of all monsters. And from Syracuse, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman. My goodness. The monster of all monsters. Don't forget, Cole's mom has signed this man to the HWF, but has been a part of the 412 Films Productions channel since his time in TNW, when he was the TNW United States Champion. Yeah, well, don't forget, he was a former HWF Hardcore Champion. Even after that moment with Yugi Moto with the Frankenstrowman costume for Fred of October back in 2020. Now, that was a moment nobody ever forgotten. Hey! And from the open seas, weighing in at 141 pounds, Monkey D. Luffy! Well, Monkey D. Luffy has already done it all as it is. Monkey D. Luffy, the former HWF World Tag Team Champions, along with Tag Team Champions. Heck, he was a former HWF Hardcore Champion and former HWF European Champion. Well, not only that, he's been a part of 412 Films Productions since 2020. Back in the ACW early days, he was a former Tag Team Champion with Will and Noah Zotto. And then the Straw Hats made history by becoming the only tag team in ACW to hold all the gold. And no doubt about it. Oh, wait a minute. It's Golden Freaks. One half of the World Tag Team Champions. Well, don't forget, Gon and Killua still hold the World Tag Team titles here in HWF. Yeah, well, bottom line is, what a moment here, as Golden Freaks has been a part of 412 Films Productions since 2020 in his time in an ACW ring. You know that about it. And from the islands, weighing in at 108 pounds, he is one half of the HWF World Tag Team Champions, Golden Freaks. Well, Gon, former ACW Next Generation Champion back in ACW's record books, alongside his best friend Killua, who have both won the title on numerous occasions. Yeah, no doubt about it here. This is a history-making moment for Gon, joining all these great legends that have been a part of the channel for 10 years. Hey! And from New York City, weighing in at 228 pounds, he is the friendly neighborhood, the Heartbreak Man, Spider-Man! Well, Spider-Man's been part of 412 Films Productions since 2020. And no doubt about it. He's even been on the GWE roster after the partnership got started between both channels. And no doubt about it, GWE and TNW have had a huge history together. Spider-Man's been a former HWF Hardcore Champion. But even during the invasion of AEW and WCW, Spider-Man was a former AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, well, Spider-Man's been through so much in his illustrious career, not just in GWE's record books, but also here in the HWF and TNW. And it all started when Spider-Man got taken out of the equation, been put right through a table. And he's been injured ever since in the sidelines for years, but he's back home in the HWF. Well, wait a minute. It's Ren and Money, but oh no! And their opponent, from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the best in the world, Shane McMahon. Well, you can't be first. You can be next. Shane O'Mac, as it says on his jersey, as Shane McMahon, has been a part of 412 Films Productions as well since the early days at TNW. Here we go. And right now, though, it looks like Shane McMahon has been saved right there, saving himself in the early going. Spider-Man had him thrown over the top rope, but from the looks of it, Shane O'Mac is not going to give up. Can you blame him? This is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal featuring superstars from the past 10 years. And folks, we had to apologize earlier. We had to take a commercial break. Shane McMahon's still in this thing. As you can tell, this is truly an amazing matchup in this 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal featuring superstars from the past 10 years. We know that things are going to be intensifying in our Divas division up next, featuring 8 divas from the past 10 years that have been a part of HWF's record books. Monkey D. Luffy throwing Shane McMahon down with that Hurricane Rana. Shane O'Mac still in this thing as Gon and Shane are now going at it. It was random money in the early goings, and I think these fans and Rey Mysterio has been eliminated. Well, Mysterio is out. Thanks for coming. And Cactus Jack with Gon. And Cactus is out. Cactus Jack has been eliminated. Well, Cactus is out. And for Cactus Jack, also thank you for coming. This is a double elimination that we witnessed here already. Seth Rollins is here for one night only. By the orders of Cole's mom, knowing Seth frickin' Rollins is under a TNW contract. Yeah, well, bottom line is it don't matter. And wow! Luffy saw that one coming. Flat over DDT by Shane McMahon to Luffy. Yeah, well, the monster not going to play around with Shane McMahon. And he launched Shane McMahon like he was a rag doll. And Strowman thrown over the top rope. Knee lift from Spider-Man, taking Rollins down. My goodness, what a match. And Strowman and Luffy working together against Shane McMahon. I guess they have a bit of history right there with Shane. But can you blame them? Right now, though, Gon Freaks has got Seth Rollins in an arm wrench. Let's not forget, Seth Rollins was a former HWF Hardcore Champion and won tag titles with the Shield. After when Jon Moxley left HWF and TNW's record books, we know that Seth Rollins' wife, Becky Lynch, was a former member of the New Shield ever since, and Spider-Man is out. Spider-Man has been eliminated. And we're down to a unique final 5 here. Gon Freaks, Monkey D. Luffy, Braun Strowman, Shane McMahon, and of course, and oh, Shane is out! Shane McMahon has been eliminated. And Shane O'Mac, thanks for coming. And now we're down to a unique final 4. Gon Freaks, Monkey D. Luffy, Braun Strowman, and Seth frickin' Rollins. Yeah, well, don't forget, Gon Freaks has won the HWF World Tag Team titles on numerous occasions with Kilo after losing them one too many times. And Luffy with a German suplex, and there's a clothesline, knocking Seth Rollins right off his feet. Now, right now, though, wait a minute. Luffy has got Gon Freaks right where he wants him here. Strowman with a clothesline from behind to Luffy. And these superstars representing 412 Films Productions for the past 10 years. And more importantly, so is Monkey D. Luffy. Super kick. And Strowman staying alive. I thought that was it for that monster. Strowman alive. And well, power slam. No. Going with the reversal. And Gon Freaks is on fire here. Don't count out this young cruiserweight just yet. Gon Freaks up on the ropes now. Rollins with Gon. Is he going to get the young man out? No. Gon is landing on the apron, saving himself. Gon hanging on. And Gon Freaks is out. Gon Freaks has been eliminated. A will for Gon. Thank you for coming. Monkey D. Luffy's got Strowman up on the top. Luffy trying to eliminate Strowman here. But Strowman escaping that one. Oh, Strowman from behind. And wait a minute. What's Rollins thinking? I don't know. Edge was already part of the HWF roster, but it looks like, from the looks of it, Luffy with a gum pistol on Rollins due to the history he's done to Spider-Man. Well, he's been wanting payback on him for years. And it looks like he may get his wish. Rollins hanging on right now on that apron, trying to stay alive here in this match. And, uh-oh! An angry monster on the loose! Strowman fired up! And a powerbomb! Oh man, Strowman looking for it. He's got Luffy up on his shoulder. Power slam! It's been too long since we've seen that. And Luffy thrown over the top. And Luffy is out. Monkey D. Luffy has been eliminated. We're down to 2. We are down to Seth freaking Rollins. We are down to Braun Strowman. And these guys have represented 412 Films Productions for over the past 10 years. Strowman was trying to eliminate Seth there, but Seth Rollins with a counter. Sling blade, knocking him down right off his feet. Smart move by Seth Rollins, and oh, look out! Curb stomp! The curb stomp by Seth friggin' Rollins. Kicking Strowman right in the spine. And Strowman hanging on, and Rollins get it! Seth Rollins on his night return for one night only on the HWF. Here's your winner, Seth frickin' Rollins! Well, Seth frickin' Rollins has done it. What a win for that man tonight, and it's got to feel so good on his in-ring comeback to the HWF for one night only. You know that about it here, folks. Stick around. Coming up next, the 8 Divas Over the Top Rope Battle Royal featuring divas from the past 10 years who has also represented not just HWF but also TNW and 412 Films Productions. You know that about it. That matchup is huge and it's live and it's next. And we are back live. Hey! The Queen of Spades herself, the submission magician, Shayna Baszler. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an 8 Divas Over the Top Rope Battle Royal featuring divas for the past 10 years. Making her way to the ring. From South Dakota, Shayna Baszler. The Queen of Spades, the submission magician, on her way to the ring, and already been a part of 412 Films Productions since her early time in ACW, Alliance Championship Wrestling. Yeah, well, bottom line is Shayna Baszler is an amazing athlete. There's no doubt about that. Best friends of Ronda Rousey. And no doubt about it, former HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions, nevertheless. Well, she's got the mouth guard on. She can only mean one thing. It's time to fight. Well, no doubt about it. She represented HWF for years with Ronda Rousey as HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions. And oh my, we know who that is. Here comes Asuka, who also represented the HWF. And also TNW, and representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka! Asuka, representing HWF for years, former HWF Women's Hardcore Champion, nevertheless. More importantly, Asuka is an amazing athlete. There's no denying her for what she's done throughout her career. And she is known as the Empress of Tomorrow, nevertheless. Yeah, well, bottom line is she had a great match throughout her career since this year's TNW Las Vegas in your house with Bianca Belair and the ultimate rematch of the century between the two. Yeah, well, bottom line is Asuka is here for a fight, and she's not afraid of mixing it up tonight. Yeah, well, Asuka, oh man, that face paint says it all. Asuka has been through so much for the past 10 years on 412 Films Productions. She's been part of this channel ever since. Alongside Io Sky and heck, including Dakota Kai. You know that about it. Oh, man. Becky Lynch, who was a part of TNW and HWF's history and 412 Films Productions as well for the past few years. And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. Well, here comes the man, Becky Lynch. Well, don't forget, Becky Lynch has done it all here in HWF along with TNW's record books as well. Her and her husband, Seth frickin' Rollins, have done it all here. Becky Lynch formed the most dominant tag team in the history books of the HWF, known as the Rough Riders, with former members Nia Jax, Ivory, and of course, the Black Cat. If anyone joined the Rough Riders back then, you were a part of a tag team that nobody wanted to mess with. And heck, Seth frickin' Rollins was also the member as well, before reforming the Shield with Roman Reigns, and Becky Lynch became a part of that team ever since. You know that about it. And who knows what could happen here now, and uh-oh. We know who that is! The Queen, Charlotte Flair, and the daughter of Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair! Her and her Hall of Fame daddy have been through a lot in TNW's record books, but also the HWF's record books, and have been a part of this channel as well for the past 10 years. Charlotte Flair, former member of the Lost MC, and no doubt about it, an amazing athlete. There's no denying her ability for what she's been through in her career. She is a battle. Former multiple-time HWF Women's Champion. Former HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions with Dana Brooks. And she even went on to win the HWF Women's Hardcore Championship and added to a list of Grand Slam winners throughout the HWF's history. Yeah, well, Charlotte Flair calling for our senior official to lift down the second turnbuckle pad out of respect. The looks of it for the Queen, knowing she's been through a lot here, not just in HWF's record books, but also TNW's Tuesday Night War. You know that about it. Her and her father have been part of this channel for over 10 years as well. Ever since representing both sides, Tuesday Night War, TNW, alongside the Hardcore Wrestling Federation, the HWF. Well, we know that coming up next after this matchup is Joker putting his HWF Hardcore title on the line against an HWF original. Well, whoever it is, good luck. And wait a minute. No, it can't be. It is! Kairi Sane! And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Yamachi, Japan, Kairi Sane! Kairi Sane, former ACW women's superstar, already been the hottest free agent after leaving ACW. We have no idea why she's back here. What the heck is she doing here? Well, she represented ACW in 412 Films Productions for the past 10 years, so it counts for something for Kairi Sane. And from the looks of it, is in the Battle Royal for a reason, representing TNW, HWF, and 412 Films Productions for the past 10 years. Well, she's an amazing athlete. There's no denying that for what she's been through in her career. And yet, Kairi Sane is back. But who knows what could happen next year in HWF since they're back together. But Lord knows what it could be. But we're bound to find out sooner or later. Oh, wait a minute. Stacy Keibler. And from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler. The young lady formerly known as Super Stacy, has been through a lot in her career. Because don't forget, Stacy Keibler was the first ever Grand Slam winner in ACW's record books by becoming ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions and becoming the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions, and made history for her career. Well, bottom line is, for Stacy Keibler tonight, this is a major opportunity she does not want to slip away. Yeah, I don't know that about it. She's been part of the record books for 412 Films Productions since late 2022. You know that about it. We know who that is. Here comes Bayley, former HWF Women's Hardcore Champion and representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley! Well, Bayley's been a part of 412 Films Productions ever since 2018 after her arrival. Former member of Beautiful Destruction with Captain the Professor, and there's no doubt about it, including My Valentine, Callie, and more importantly, Android 18. Yeah, no doubt about it. A lot of great moments as it is. And Bayley's been through a lot in her illustrious career since 2018 after her arrival. And no doubt about it, has been around for this channel for almost 10 years as well. No doubt about it, representing 412 Films Productions for the past 10 years. And it still counts as something. And right now, though, Bayley receiving no love loss from this crowd tonight here in Rockford, Illinois, in the Metro Center. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my! And their opponent, representing the Authority from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon! Stephanie McMahon! Well, we saw her brother earlier tonight, because don't forget, she represented 412 Films Productions ever since late 2015 to 2016, alongside her husband, the Game Triple H. And there's no doubt about it, Stephanie McMahon is a battle. She's been through so much in her career. And no doubt about it, former TNW Divas Hardcore Champion, and a former TNW Divas Light Heavyweight Champion as well. Yeah, but Stephanie McMahon has been in retirement ever since then, and oh, here we go! These eight Divas going at it right now, remember. And right now, though, if you get thrown over the top rope and if both feet touch the floor, you are eliminated. Those are the rules of an 8 Divas Battle Royal. Well, no doubt about it, Shane McMahon got eliminated in the early goings, and yeah, a lot of history-making moments after Seth Rollins won his match earlier tonight, I'll tell you that much. But folks, there's no doubt about it, as Becky Lynch is already cooking here, just like how her husband Seth Rollins did earlier. Yeah, no doubt about it. And don't forget the history between Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. These three are best friends. They've been through a lot together, along with TNW legend Sasha Banks. Yeah, Sasha Banks has done it all here in the HWF. And the only person to make history, you know that about it, made a lot of history for her career. And Shayna Baszler taking it to Bayley. Because don't forget, Bayley was a former HWF Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase holder last year to win the HWF Women's Hardcore title. Well, Damage Control own Io Sky was a former HWF Women's Champion. You know, well, bottom line is the Submission Magician has got the submission hold locked in on Bayley. And Asuka went right after Stacy Keibler, and Stephanie McMahon is in some serious trouble here. And the early goings, just like how her brother Shane McMahon was earlier. Her husband Triple H has got to be looking on backstage, seeing his wife compete one last time. Well, this is history in the making tonight. Yeah, no kidding. History in the making tonight here in HWF, right before tomorrow night's show, TNW, King of the Celebrities. Taking place to Windy City of Chicago. Well, right now we're starting off small here in Rockford, Illinois, in the Rockford Metro Center before tomorrow night's showdown in the Windy City. It's just right out of the gates, though, as you can tell, Bayley is trying to do whatever it takes to make history for herself. And Stephanie McMahon has been eliminated. And right now, Charlotte Flair's out. Charlotte Flair has been eliminated. Both Stephanie and Charlotte are out, and so is Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has been eliminated. Double team. Double Russian leg sweep. Yeah, but let's also not forget, Shayna Baszler's done it all in this business, I'll tell you. And Asuka wants into the corner there. Whoa, what a shot from Shayna Baszler. And history being made here tonight as Bayley. And there's a drop kick right to the face. Shayna Baszler in trouble, and Stacy Keibler throwing her over the top rope now. And a belly-to-back suplex from Bayley. And I gotta say, look, this is a unique Final 5 situation. Kairi Sane, Asuka, Stacy Keibler, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler. Yeah, well, the young lady, formerly the legend and Hall of Famer, formerly known as Super Stacy, is already in some serious trouble here. And these fans here in the Rockford, Illinois Metro Center, here in Rockford, Illinois, are not happy about how things are going so far in that ring. Can you blame them? Bayley bringing Stacy right to the ropes there. Forearm shot. And another forearm shot. And a wheelbarrow stunner. And now Shayna Baszler, resorting to her MMA tactics, her UFC Octagon background. I know, she's reluctant. She'll do whatever it takes to win. And Bayley throwing Shayna Baszler over the top, but Shayna's still in this thing. Asuka looking for that elimination, and Stacy hung on and still in this thing. And Kairi Sane, whoa! Kairi is out! Kairi Sane has been eliminated. Kairi Sane eliminated, and she can't believe it. Like, she just got back here. Well, Cole's mom officially signed Kairi Sane to the HWF roster last we checked. And we were told that there will be no more signing anyone back and forth unless these divas or superstars are officially signed over. You know that about it. And now Shayna again with that amazing combination gut wrench suplex light maneuver. And Stacy Keibler is out. Stacy Keibler has been eliminated. And now Shayna is in trouble with Bayley. Yeah, well, don't forget, Bayley's a TNW legend and an HWF legend as well in that. Giving it her all here against Shayna Baszler. Whoa! Talk about a double team there for a moment. First, Shayna Baszler escaped it, and Asuka nailed the martial arts shot on Bayley. And now these two are going at it back and forth. Cross body from Bayley to Asuka. Went for a kick there. Whoa! There's a counter. And now Bayley off the rope. Spinning heel kick from Asuka. Catching Bayley right in the face. And a kick to the spine by Asuka. And oh, wait a minute. Diving elbow drop, but Bayley rolled out of the way of that one. And Bayley thrown over the top and still in this thing. Oh, Shayna Baszler going for her MMA tactics. Her UFC fighting tactics. And submission. But submissions don't count, Mrs. Baszler. You gotta throw your opponent over the top rope. And a spinning heel kick from Asuka. And right now, there's a bit of hesitation between these three when it's a unique Final 3 situation. And Asuka, right now with Bayley. And as you can tell, Bayley in some serious trouble here Mike, she's down to 8. And Bayley with her finishing maneuver on Asuka. Bayley caught her. And now Bayley from the top. Diving elbow drop. Paying homage to the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. Now that was a history-making moment, I'll tell you. What's going to happen here? I don't know. It's Shayna Baszler looking right in the eyes. Clothesline. Asuka is out. Asuka has been eliminated. We're down to 2. And Bayley hanging on for dear life here. Whoa! Bayley is out. And Shayna Baszler wins it. What a win for the Submission Magician. What a match. Here's your winner, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Well, Shayna Baszler won that one. And I gotta admit, that was an amazing match that I don't think any of us will ever forget. Yeah, no doubt about it here, folks. Stick around. Up next, our main event tonight, as we see Joker defends his hardcore title over some tough competition. As Cole's mom said, it was an HWF original. Well, whoever it is, good luck. And it's live, and it's next. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match, and it's for the HWF Hardcore Championship. All right, who did Cole's mom talk about? Oh my goodness! It's Tommy Dreamer! The innovator of violence has arrived, and he's been a part of 412 Films Productions ever since the invasion way back years ago in 2015 when ECW was bought out by Colt 412 from the beginning. And then all of a sudden, Tiger Millionaire bought ECW straight from under Colt 412's nose, which he didn't see coming until the invasion got started. And Colt 412 saw future potential in every ECW original. And ever since the Hardcore Wrestling Federation got built and founded and created by Shadow Fiend personally, it became the top show in HWF history after reaching a hardcore and Beyond League debut in 2017. Well, 412 Films Productions has been around during that time. In 2000, we debuted it since 2014 of September 1st. We've been around for over 10 years, and no doubt about it, this is going to be big, and here comes Joker. Scheduled to defend his hardcore title. He's not able to defend that World Heavyweight title until October, because we were told from the floor that Cole's mom only wants Joker to defend one of his titles leading up to 1 month, because it looks like Joker has a huge challenge on his hands to defend his hardcore title against a real ECW original in the form of Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, well, Tommy's been through so much in his real ECW days, and if I were Joker, I'd be careful, because Dreamer has the nickname of Innovator of Violence for a reason. He's a hardcore icon and one of the best in the history of this business, and no doubt about it, Tommy Dreamer has been through so much in his career. And yet, though, we were told ever since Colt 412 got himself checked out of the hospital, he's been watching the show back at home, but he's been training for November. But whatever's going on, I think Colt 412 may have a transformation going on from the looks of it. But right now, though, folks, we got to take it straight to our ring announcer for the introductions between the challenger and the champion. Introducing the challenger. From Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 265 pounds, Tommy Dreamer! And his opponent, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 150 pounds, he is the HWF Hardcore Champion and the HWF World Heavyweight Champion, Joker! Well, don't forget, Panther is a Grand Slam winner right now. Still co-owners of the HWF Women's World Tag Team Championships, and right now still the HWF Women's Champion as it is. Well, she better be careful, because I was told that the winner of the HWF Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase for our Divas division is hot on the trail of Panther for the championship, along with Bianca Belair. But both champions better be careful alongside Joker, because who knows what could happen in these title matches, because somebody's bound to cash in for the World Heavyweight or any type of HWF Women's title at any time from both Superstar and Diva. Yeah, no doubt about it here. Tommy Dreamer putting the Hardcore title on the line. More precisely, Joker putting his Hardcore title on the line against a real ECW original and an HWF original, nevertheless. Yeah, well, Joker made history throughout his career after arriving to HWF. Because don't forget, Joker was a former ACW World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Dreamer was aiming right for Joker, but accidentally put himself through the table, and you're dang right, that was awesome! Oh, man, Tommy Dreamer. I'm even shocked he's able to compete after that. Well, he accidentally put himself through the table inadvertently, so it looks like Joker set it up to try to weaken Tommy Dreamer, but that didn't work because Tommy's a Hardcore original. You know that about it. He's an HWF, not only an HWF original personally, but he's a real ECW original from the real ECW days in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, well, bottom line is, Joker's going to try to do whatever it takes to retain the Hardcore title. Listen, the fans, they want tables. I mean, they got it earlier. Not just earlier tonight, but also right here when Dreamer accidentally put himself right through the table. And Tommy right now bringing it right back to the ring. Joker with the right hand. Takes him down into a submission hold, locked in on the challenger. And the challenger with a pin. Shoulders are down. But Joker kicked out. Running crossbody from Dreamer. Clothesline over the top rope. And oh my gosh! Suicide dive right through the ring ropes. Vintage Tommy Dreamer. That was incredible. I never thought I lived to see the day that Just Incredible would be out of this thing and more likely just looking on somewhere in the locker room with Lance Storm. And a one-legged drop kick to the face on Dreamer. Uh-oh. Joker fired up, but Dreamer caught him. Looking for a pile driver, but Joker rolled him over into a pin, but Dreamer kicked out. Well, that was so close. I can't believe how far this match is going. And Joker with a chair screaming at Dreamer, come on. Yeah, well, Joker asked for it, but he got caught into an abdominal stretch. Abdominal stretch locked in by Dreamer to Joker. In a hip toss, and Dreamer let it. Dreamer back up, and he got caught. His reverse version of the Michinoku driver. Shoulders are down. Is that it? 1, 2. No. That was close. And the Fight Forever chants beginning here in the Rockford Metro Center in Illinois. You know that about it. Coming up is our main event. Most precisely, coming up tomorrow night in the Windy City of Chicago is TNW, King of the Celebrities. And one of the biggest shows in TNW history. Dreamer in trouble. And now Dreamer's got the kendo stick, the Singapore cane, paying homage to his real Hardcore Squad days with Sandman, and of course Rob Van Dam, and Gumball Watterson and Trish Stratus. Yeah, former members of the Hardcore Squad already. And Joker getting fired up. And now Dreamer in trouble. Oh my God, what a swinging neckbreaker from Joker, who goes for the cover. Is that it? 2? No. Oh, don't count out Tommy Dreamer. He loves this hardcore action. And, and again he nailed it. His own reverse version of the Michinoku driver. Shoulders are down. Can he do it? And Joker retains with an amazing matchup like that. What a match. Here's your winner. And still, HWF Hardcore Champion, Joker. Joker is still Hardcore Champion. But what an amazing title defense this was here from Rockford, Illinois. And what a night it has been. And folks, we're out of time from the Rockford Metro Center in Illinois. I've been your commentator, MJ. We'll see you all tomorrow night for TNW King of the Celebrities. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. Oh my God, what a night live as we have new HWF Tag Team Champions. And history has been made tonight.